my sister Grace comes to me with the pieces of my mug. And I'm just in disbelief. Shattered.
Oh, your water's tasting extra good today.
My water? You
Yeah.
filled up in the tap?
Yeah. It's like really sweet.
Maybe that was the sugar I put in there. Are you by chance a hummingbird?
No. Why is it so sweet?
You know? What kind of water do you got at your house?
I just drink Mondo's water, like exclusively. We bring
This is definitely sweeter than Mundo's water.
Yeah.
It's more mineral heavy, so it's like goes down a little easier. It's less dry.
I mean, that's like almost sugary.
You know, it's crazy that
Well-
for a while up in Sutton's Bay, Mundo's up there, was like my favorite water. It was really sweet. It had like almost like a watermelon taste to it. It was really weird. It made me feel weird. Like, it didn't make me feel like physically weird, but like it's off-putting by how good it was and how different it was. But I didn't get sick from it, I don't think. So,
All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that's about.
well, hello. Didn't see you there.
Welcome back.
Episode 17.
Episode 17.
That's a lot.
We were in Detroit last weekend
Yes, we were.
for a roast retreat,
third annual Roasters Retreat.
hosted by Washed Up Coffee,
Shout out.
or organized by Washed Up Coffee, hosted by Dessert Oasis.
Shout out.
Dessert Oasis. Sorry, I always. Yeah, so we got a bunch of coffee from a bunch of people. So thanks everybody. We're slowly going through them, tasting them all.
Look at
this is
all
super
this.
cool.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
This is great. Thanks, guys.
yeah, that was super fun.
We like
but
coffee.
Yeah, we're gonna taste one of those
Yes.
now. Do you want me to?
Let's move aside everything that we're not tasting today. Don't worry.
We'll get
taste
to it.
more of these.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I mean, as you can see, almost all of these have been opened already. So we've been sneaking sips here and there. So bear with us, folks.
Jack also scored this V60 while he was there.
Yeah, and you know what else I scored?
No, I don't know, Jack.
I won this. So I won this beautiful. All right, let me lay this story here. So we're at the Roasters Retreat, right? And beautiful day. It rained a little bit in the morning, but it's fine. We get some tickets for this raffle. They had a huge raffle. Everybody knew about it. We got La Marzocco to sponsor it. There's La Marzocco merch up for grabs. There's V60, a ton of other really cool stuff up for grabs. And I'm putting a couple tickets in mine for this V60 and a NotNeutral Vero glass in the amber color, which it's the 6-ounce version. I used to have the 4-ounce version. I unfortunately broke it. It's very sad. So I was really hoping to get this 6-ounce NotNeutral mug to kind of like bring back my lost love in a sense. So I actually won it, and it was pretty sweet. So this is my second ever V60 that I've ever owned, and I probably already used it more than the first one I owned. And the NotNeutral mug that I got the day after we got back from the retreat, that Monday, we're getting roasting coffee. Nick was roasting coffee. I was drinking some coffee. I put it on the roaster table, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the cafe. I'm going to go, do whatever I was doing, talking to people, whatever it is you do in a cafe. And my sister Grace comes to me with the pieces of my mug. And I'm just in disbelief. Shattered. So Nick had, what did you do? You put a coffee bin
Listen, it was in a place that it shouldn't have been, but also
on a table in the roastery?
Yeah, it was on the roastery table. I was moving some bins around, and it was behind a bin, and I slid another bin behind a bin, and then pop. Jack's dreams were shattered. It was sad. It was incredibly loud. It wasn't like a shatter. It was like a pop.
I cried. No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, I almost did. It was pretty sad. I was like, there's no freaking way that Jack had this for less than 24 hours.
Yeah, less than 24 hours. And
I destroyed it. But
So yeah, friendship betrayed, trust lost. No, I'm kidding. It's just a glass, you know. Shout out Not Neutral, because you watch our stuff. Send me a Not Neutral Vero glass in amber to make me happy again, make me feel something.
This
again.
is his second one. He's
So send me my
he's
third,
barely ever had
and I
one.
promise
All he
I will
wants.
never let it out of my sight. I actually won't ever use it. I'll just look at it. I'll keep it locked away. No one can touch it. But I do still have one. It's the smoke color way, I believe. It's great, but I miss my amber, you know.
Yeah. That's sad. Well, Jack, why don't you tell about the coffee that we're brewing up while I throw this filter away?
Yes. I didn't think about that part. So this coffee is from Curious Coffee, who I talked to while we're at the Roasters Retreat. Shout out Curious Coffee. Shout out everyone who works there. Shout out the roaster. This coffee is a Geisha, however you want to say it, from Colombia. It is the Luis Helena Salazar Geisha. And they had... It really caught my eye when I was there across the way. We were brewing coffee. I was looking at their coffee bags, and I just love the packaging. And I had to stop by. I got to try their watermelon co-ferment cold brew, which is really good. And I loved it. It's like super fun packaging. There was like this little label here, but like a watermelon.
Okay, so I haven't had cold brew as I've tasted a few co-ferments.
It was
but I haven't
a
had
watermelon co-ferment coffee blended with a regular fermented Brazil.
Oh.
So it was like you couldn't get the
Sounds funky.
full experience, but it was good. It
Huh.
was good. I also, speaking of co-ferments, I also tried a strawberry co-ferment from Ground Control Coffee Roasters. Shout out Ground Control. That was really good. It reminded me of, and I told them this when I was there, it reminded me of the dehydrated strawberries you get in the like Kellogg's cereal. That like when they hit your tongue, they like come back to life. They rehydrate, or if you add milk to it. Like a normal person eating cereal. It's actually really good. It was like that weird, like, not like a fresh strawberry, but more like a dehydrated strawberry. You know? It was good.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Jack also got a mug. I got one of these too.
This is the one that's not broken. So,
Yeah.
look at these fire mugs.
Here, you want me to... Here. Oh. I think I'm going to dump it on
Don't
your
burn
hand.
me.
Probably going to burn you.
No, please.
I have a bigger mug, so I get more. So that works.
That's fair.
That's for you.
Sweet.
Well, cool. Well, let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
So, we talked a little bit last episode about what the purpose is, but
Yeah. So, obviously, Washed Up Coffee reached out to us. What was that? A little bit last minute, they said, before this event, because they had heard about us through somebody else on Instagram. So, we went down there, Mundo's Coffee, and so the purpose of the event that we were still trying to figure out, but a lot of coffee enthusiasts or people looking to maybe start coffee shops or roast their own coffee in the future or near future. So a lot of fellow coffee people, those are my kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Michigan specific too.
Michigan specific,
more community based.
Yes, but I think most people I talked to were from that area.
Yeah.
So it was like a little more local to that
I think
area
we were
there.
some of the furthest travelers.
Yeah. A lot of
If
people were
not
saying
me.
that it was they didn't travel that far, or they're surprised that we made the trip out because it's almost 4 hours. So
It wasn't too bad though.
no,
No, it wasn't too bad. It was worth it. It was cool to be in a space with
like-minded.
like-minded, but also these are other people who we know their brands, we know their company, but we've never met them.
Yeah,
And they are part of our Michigan coffee community.
Yeah.
It's not, they're not that far removed from us. So
Yeah.
it was cool to meet everybody and kind of get to share coffee with people and see what they have going on and share a little bit about what we have going on too.
yeah. We've touched on this before, but we are a little isolated in the coffee scene up in Traverse City, more of a seasonal town, so to speak. So it was cool to meet all of these people who have heard about us and that really love what we're doing. It was super encouraging to see all of these amazing companies that are doing amazing work in these bigger cities to that they know where we're up to and that we're on the map. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was. I think the coffees that we brought,
Oh.
everybody really liked, which was
Yeah.
good too. I think that we had a really good selection.
Yeah, we just got in this. So we had this Costa Rica Aquiares last year, anaerobic natural. It was so incredible. Shout out Ben Martin. It was so good. And it's like red wine, plum, gummy bears, really good coffee. And we got this coffee again, and we were waiting for it to arrive in our roastery. And it had several delays, and we were waiting, and we finally got a delivery date for a couple days before the roast retreat. And I was really hoping that it would get there in time. We could roast it and we could bring it, because the story behind this coffee is incredible. But it got delayed again, but it finally arrived that Saturday, so one day before the roasters retreat. And we roasted that coffee, tasted it, made sure it was good, and it was even better than last year. So super excited to bring that. And Nick is frozen.
Yeah, it was super.
I mean, that was one big shout out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had to hold that for a little bit. I don't know. It's just I held
It
that
felt
for a period, and then I felt committed, and
You
then
couldn't stop.
as it went on, I felt more and more committed. You know what I mean? It was like I'm going to quit now. So
you're part of something bigger.
yep, yeah. Our audio listeners don't know what we're talking about, but
No. Just imagine Nick doing something weird, and you got it. So
yeah, yep, just like that. Yeah, it was really cool. I want to taste this coffee.
yeah. Let's dive into this coffee. Ooh, it smells so good.
So I brewed this just now. 208 degree water, 98 Celsius.
Get the deets.
If you're, if you do that. Grind size 6 on the Ode, which I believe, don't quote me on this, Ode Gen 2 burrs.
How many microns, Nick?
I think it's around 625.
625?
650.
650 microns?
I think so. I can get out my calculator, but I don't want to.
That's a lot of microns.
Yeah, I think it's about that. I think that's
This guy
that's
has
the
a
burr
whole fellow Ode Gen 1 to Gen 2 burr conversion chart. It's crazy. It's pretty useful, though.
It's helpful because I feel like some places if places give you the micron measurement for a recipe, you can just figure it out.
Yeah.
Not
Not every place does that.
Yeah, not every place does that, but it is nice. It's harder when you get to conical burrs, and you have still grind size distribution and stuff. But
Yep.
it's I like it. I use it. So did that. We did 20 gram pour over 3 times the weight of the water for the bloom. I bloomed for I think I just did like 30 seconds, and then poured 1:16 ratio. So
Beautiful. What was your brew time?
I don't know.
Nice.
Yep.
Like it. We should
If you're watching the podcast, comment what my brew time was for me. You got
comment
timestamps.
when Nick started brewing. Like, start the video over again. Comment when he started, the time that he started, and then comment when he finished, the time that he finished, and then subtract those two numbers, and you get a brew time.
Yep. The second number. Subtract the first number from the second number. Just
It's
so
gonna be
that
hard
you
to tell to know like when the coffee stopped brewing, though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be true. Maybe you can see it through the V60. I don't know.
That's true. It is see-through. It's not back there. I'm pointing at nothing, but it's actually a green screen back there.
This coffee's nice. It's sweet. I feel like the honey and florality are subtle, not super forward. At least in this cup right now.
Yeah.
You'd have to like experiment with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I feel like it has just like a sweetness that's like more present, and then like a florality in the finish.
Yeah. I had it this morning. I brewed it this morning on the V60 as well, and I feel like it was slightly more syrupy somehow.
Well,
probably
you
because
did a
of the
thicker ratio.
heavier ratio a little bit brought out that syrupiness. This is still very delicious. It's saying you get notes of floral, honey, blueberry. I feel like I get a smell of like, what is that? It's very sweet. It probably is blueberry that I'm smelling. But it's like
Maybe
not.
like
It's
blueberry
not
pie.
like a natural Ethiopian bblueberry smell.
Yeah.
It's like less fermenty, less
Well,
heavy.
I was gonna say it's not often that you get a blueberry note in a wash
In a
coffee.
wash coffee. Yeah.
But I do feel like this has like that. I mean, like a real blueberry has. It's watery, sweet, has a little bit of acidity.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of that nature of a blueberry, not so much like the rich, sweet, like baked blueberry, but like a fresh
blueberry,
blueberry,
like the skin of a blueberry as well.
Yeah.
I feel like the natural Ethiopians tend to have that like blueberry reduction flavor or cooked down blueberry where it's really sweet. Really good. This is more of that like clean, fresh blueberry taste.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So I'm curious, Jack, what is something that maybe you feel like you learned from?
What is something that I learned from this roaster tree? I learned that we need to do more stuff like this. Do more outreach, because like I feel like my whole family, excluding my older sister, is like we're introverts. So it's not something that we naturally do, to go out and do things. But if you don't, then I feel like you can sometimes come across as this snobby know-it-all coffee shop because you're not like actively participating in the community. So like, yeah, we serve great coffee, but if we're not a part of the community, then it's like we're better than you somehow, which is obviously not the case.
We're not interested in you.
And I've never like seen nobody said that or anything like that, but I just have a feeling that like it can come across as that sometimes because, you know, unless you come into the cafe, you may not see us. So
that's the opposite of the truth. It's far from it. We do care.
We do care
about our community
a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I feel like it was fun to be there representing Mundos. You know, it's not often that we're representing Mundos to people that aren't coming into Mundos. You know what I mean? It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, people are coming to Mundos to have Mundos, but people are coming there and are finding us there and are learning about us and all of this stuff. And that was fun.
It was cool to see the amount of people who knew who we were already and were excited to see us there. Either they personally had been up to Traverse City or they had a friend who's been up here, but they had a lot of people were super excited to see us there. So it was great.
Yeah. And I mean, you and I were just talking the whole time. I mean, it was
Shout out our wives, for real.
Yeah.
You guys held it on lock.
Yeah, and Fallon was just ripping pour overs. I mean, she said her forearms were sore.
Oh gosh.
We were doing pour overs. We had 2 pour over options.
Yep.
And Jack and I were so locked in, like talking to people. We were just able to like chat them up, talk about where they're from, talk about the coffee.
Yeah.
Which was really, really great because
Yes.
a lot of people had a lot of interest. I was able to answer a lot of questions about processing and like do some like kind of teach people a little bit about the coffees that we had, and they learned new things, which was sweet. But yeah, Fallon was just making pour over after pour over. Like as soon as it drained, I took it, served it, and she was making another one already for like 2 hours. So
yeah, there was a lot of people there, and there was like a line for our booth for a long time.
Yeah, it was
pretty sweet.
Yeah, and it probably was that way everywhere. I didn't even get to look around.
No,
because I was just talking to people.
I went out a couple times to take some pictures because I wanted to like capture what it was like to be there, but I really didn't have time. Well, one of the plans I had, because when they reached out to us, they were like giving us a list of things to bring, and they said a fun interactive activity for the guests. And I was like, we could do some sort of trivia or something. I was like, I don't know if we have enough table space for that. So my idea was to do some like street interviews with people. And I was straight up just going to rip it from Jimmy the barista and do like, what's your coffee hot take? But then it's like, that's a little cliche. So we ended up doing, I got this idea from this one guy that the only person I actually did an interview with, Matt, and it was, what made you fall in love with specialty coffee? And he was a great guy who had a real cool story about going to Costa Rica, and that's where he found his love for specialty coffee. So I only had time for one interview.
Yeah, it turns out we were the fun interactive activity.
The fun interactive activity was the
friends we made along the way.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it.
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey/fun interactive activity.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's not about. Yes. Sweet.
Yeah, you catch more flies with honey than with. What's the other side of that?
I don't know.
Than with a steaming pile of garbage.
Do you?
I don't think so.
Got to get that like honey or like that sticky tape that catches those flies. Do you remember up in Sutton's Bay?
Well, I just remember in my house growing up. We live in Michigan.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta have fly tape.
Got a fly tape, fly
Early
traps,
summertime.
everything.
Wow. All right. Well, Jack. So,
All right.
kind of have a little bit of a game here.
I do like games.
Yeah.
Is it fun and interactive for the guests?
It's
Just
fun. It's maybe interactive for you.
Oh.
I don't know if
They
you guys
can
are gonna
interact.
you
Like
can
and subscribe.
like and subscribe.
Look at that.
And
Segue.
basically, you're playing the game.
The game.
All right. So this is another Jack versus AI.
Part
Okay.
2. I
Yeah.
mean, we said we have to constantly refresh our skills against the oncoming wave of artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
So we're not out of a podcast.
I feel like in the last month, I've been seeing more and more AI videos that are harder and harder to tell.
Yeah. I've seen those.
Like
It's like
people over the age of 50 don't stand a chance
Oh
in this
gosh, they're
landscape.
gonna get scammed so hard because they think that their
But like-
granddaughter is being held hostage or
Yeah,
something.
but like it's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah,
But I feel like just because we're younger, we have a little bit of an eye for that animated, that artificial.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
some of those videos are hard to tell, especially a still image.
that like uncanny valley, you can still sometimes get there, but it's slowly going away. The moment that you think you're seeing less AI generated videos is the moment that we're cooked.
The uncanny valley is filling with AI water, and soon we will be swept away in its current.
It will be uncanny mountain.
No. Uncanny river, and you go in it and you die.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Yeah,
is dark.
that's where this is going, people.
Is that?
Anyway, let's
AI's
give-
gonna kill us.
Let's help AI learn a little bit. So, what I asked here,
Yes.
I asked ChatGPT to rank the 5 best ways to make coffee. Okay, so this is ChatGPT, taste budsless ChatGPT, with all of its knowledge of
It's an
humanity.
amalgamation of human knowledge.
telling me which ones are the 5 best ways to make coffee.
Boy.
So, your objective is to guess what ChatGPT's ranking is. So, we will start at number 5. Bottom of the list.
So the 5th best way to make coffee,
Mhm.
and this isn't specialty coffee,
According to ChatGPT.
and it's not, and that's the question. So it's not like a brewing method. It's just the best way to make coffee. 5th best way to make coffee. Let me think. What are some popular ways to make coffee? I keep thinking the question brewing method, but as soon as I say that,
These are all brewing methods.
okay, well that's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is it going to be? Like,
I don't know.
how else do you make coffee besides brew it?
I don't know.
Pull it?
Yeah.
Espresso? Anyway, okay. 5.
Espresso is a brewing method, though.
You probably, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make that clear.
So you got to think. I'm only thinking of the specialty ones because, of course, there's going to be stuff like Keurig and just, I don't know, what would they just say? Regular coffee machine or something on there. Okay, 5 best ways to make coffee. Number 5, I'm going to say, oh, man. Are these like brands or do I not get any hints?
I will say they aren't brand specific. They list a method and then they say a couple of brands that are that method. But
because I was
they
going to
just
say
list
something
the
like
method.
Mocha Master, but that's a brand. So
Yeah, so we're just talking ChatGPT and Ferd here, and I made
Yes.
sure to log out of my account because it knows
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it knows my trade.
it would be.
It knows my
coffee.
trade.
Yeah.
So,
It knows your darkest secrets. Let's
probably
see.
I haven't fed my darkest secrets into ChatGPT. That
It
seems
doesn't mean that it
ill-advised.
doesn't know it.
Shoot, that is true.
So
Anyway.
Okay. I could think all day about this, but I'm not going to, because then you guys will never know what I say, and we'll be gone. Okay, let's say number 5. We're gonna do. Oh my gosh, brewing methods, ways to make coffee. Number 5. Let's just go. Oh my gosh. It's okay if I'm wrong. I'm going to be wrong. Espresso.
Can we get copyright struck if I whistle the Jeopardy tune? Is that a thing?
I don't think so. You just label it as a parody and we're good.
Okay, sounds good. Espresso is incorrect. Number 5, according to ChatGPT, the number 5th best way to make coffee is cold brew.
Okay. Number 5. So the other ones are probably going to be hot coffee.
I will say
Because
cold
I don't
brew.
think flash brew is going to be on there.
Cold brew would not make my top 5.
Yeah, but would you separate yours into like different brands of pour over brewers?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be hard. No,
Even if I didn't separate it into brands,
yeah. All right.
it wouldn't make a top 5 for me. But
So
would it make your top 5?
no, I don't like cold coffee. Let's say number 4.
Sorry.
I'm gonna do French press.
Number 4 is
French press has got to be on this list. I'm just
not
gonna say
French
that.
press. It is AeroPress.
So that is a brand. Okay.
It's
well, I was
true,
gonna say
but that's
that.
its own. It's a brand, but it's a unique brewing
It's
method.
okay.
You know, it's not.
There's nothing else like it.
Yeah. I guess I did say there was no brands, but
No, that makes
it is
sense.
its own unique brewing
Makes
method.
sense.
It's
I'm
proprietary.
sure French press is also some sort of brand as well.
No,
Are you sure?
France is a country.
Doesn't mean it can't be a brand.
It's true, but I would be
don't know. Surprised if it has like
I think
a weird name.
I think it's really old, so there's no
Sure.
brand that owns the.
Sure. All right. Let's
Right.
see. Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. I have a feeling French press is on this list somehow, or maybe it's not. Number 3. I feel like they're gonna say pour over is number 2, so I'm gonna say number 3 is. How many other brewing methods are there?
Thousands.
Well, yes. But like, how many is ChatGPT going to think of?
Billions.
Billions? That's a
ChatGPT will
statement.
invent new brewing methods. if
Yeah,
you
that's
ask it
true.
to.
That's true. All right. Number 3. Let's go with siphon.
Siphon. You think
Yeah.
Siphon's making the top 5 on ChatGPT?
I thought that maybe it would pull a wild card, a weird one like
yeah,
that.
it could. It could. Number 3 is French press.
See, I knew French press was on this list.
French
Makes
press would
sense.
not make my top 5 either.
No.
And
Well,
it's
here- fun
definitely
fact.
not above AeroPress.
I have
And it's-
never had a French press.
Fun fact: I have had a French press. And fun fact:
Was it good?
well, I've had French presses before, and I have owned a French press and experimented with it, and I was able to get a decent cup of coffee out of it. But listen, if you're looking to make coffee at home, there are better options.
Yeah.
If you have a French press, don't throw it away. You can
Why not?
you can make good coffee with a French
Yeah.
press, but it's not a go to. I would never recommend
Yeah.
that somebody
you can also
get it if they're trying to get into it.
buy a V60 for like $10.
Yeah, but
So,
that
like,
just
there's
takes
not
a
really
little
an
bit more
excuse.
effort with a pour over. That's the thing. It's a
Yeah,
French press
that's
you dump
true.
in. But I would say to get an AeroPress before you get a French press. I think an AeroPress produces a much
AeroPress prices
better
these
cup.
days are crazy.
They are insane. French presses, you can get one for like $20.
Yeah.
So I understand. Tri-paper filters. It's a little tricky because they're not made for it, but it helps.
All right, we have to do a French press episode because I've never tried it.
Yeah,
So,
maybe we should experiment a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, according to ChatGPT, the number 2 best brewing method for coffee is?
Pour over.
You think pour over is number 2?
Yeah, that's gonna sound really bad on the mic. I'm
Number
sure.
2 is espresso.
I guess what would number 1 be then? If
Espresso
if
was
not
number 2.
pour over.
Okay, what do you think, according to ChatGPT, the number 1 best way to make coffee is?
Can I can repeat the same answer, right?
Yeah.
Pour over. It's
Pour
wrong.
over is number 1.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah. So according to ChatGPT, the 5 best ways to make coffee is number 1, pour over.
Okay.
Number 2, espresso machine. I
Okay.
agree with that order so
Yeah.
far.
Heck yeah.
Once I get past that, I do not agree.
Then we're screwed.
Number 3, French press. Disagree. I
not
would
feeling
put I would probably put AeroPress number 3. AeroPress is probably my third, outside of pour overs or espresso. AeroPress is my third most used brewing method.
Yeah.
That I think you can get the best
Yeah.
coffee.
I feel like the closeness between I feel like, yes. I'm not going to delve more into that. It's gonna.
All right.
I'm confusing myself.
Okay. So number 3 is French press. Number 4 is AeroPress. Number 5 is cold brew. According to ChatGPT, I would say pour over, espresso, AeroPress, batch brewer.
That's what I was going to say. Throw batch brewer up there. Cause
Listen, folks.
nothing wrong with it.
I would rather make coffee on a $20 Mr. Coffee than in a French press.
That's crazy. But
Is it
honestly,
crazy?
No. Well, think about this. Batch brewer implies you're making a large batch of coffee for hopefully more than one person, so that you are enjoying coffee with people. And what's better than enjoying coffee with other people, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you
But
could also just make multiple pour overs too.
that's true, but that's a grind.
That's an effort.
I
right
remember
there.
those days before I had a batch brewer.
Yeah, I
Just
would be like,
ripping out
have some
pour
people
overs.
over for dinner. It's like, hey, do you guys want some coffee? And they say yes. And I'm like, over there for the rest
It's like
of the
I
night.
have all this coffee
brewing
equipment.
coffee.
All I want to do is host. But now that I'm here, I'm going to be over here for 45 minutes ripping pour overs.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are going to finish them before I even finish
Yes,
making them, and then they're going to want more.
That's how it goes. Especially like if I had my family over, it's just like you cannot make them fast enough.
You cannot make.
They're
enough
literally
coffee
drinking
for
it
Dan.
as it's coming out of the brewer. They're like crazy.
I'm trying to think of what
Fiends.
I would say pour over, espresso machine, AeroPress, batch brewer, and flash brew. Off the top of my dome,
Number
I
five
could think
is
about it a
flash
little bit
brew?
more, but I would put flash brew on there as my number 5. I can't think of another hot coffee method that's not covered
I would
in there
probably
that
throw
I would.
siphon somewhere up there.
I
That's good.
like siphons, but I think that I would probably have flash brew more often than siphon. And enjoy
Yes.
it more because I think flash brew has its own unique
Yeah.
thing that I would.
Yeah, it does
Enjoy.
offer like I feel like siphon can be very.
Did you taste the Nairi? You taste the Kenyan Nairi
So
on
good.
flash brew?
Yeah, it is very good. The siphon I feel like is very similar to the AeroPress in style. So if you really want to get different characteristics out of a coffee, then you could just make one AeroPress or siphon and you get similar flavors. Whereas versus a flash brewer or flash pour over, you would get very different notes from that.
Yeah. My qualm with the siphon
Yes.
is it finishes so hot.
Yeah, it's
So hot.
It brews with 212-degree water.
Yeah, it has to boil in order to brew.
Yes.
And I
Just goes against your conscience.
don't love coffee too hot.
Yeah.
Can't really taste it. And I feel like most siphons I end up burning my mouth.
Yeah,
And that's a me problem. I can wait.
I mean, you get that muscle memory built in. Like when you brew a cup of coffee, you can wait like a minute, and then you can sip it off the top, and you'll be fine. The siphon, it finishes while it's perpetually boiling, so it doesn't even cool down while you're brewing. So by the time it comes out, it is probably over 200 degrees, whereas a pour over is probably closer to 180. So like,
Yeah, maybe
it's significantly
even less.
hotter. So yeah, depending on the insulation of your brewer, maybe less.
Yeah, I've really liked. I'll have to test the cup temp next time I make a pour over because I typically I brew with usually 208-degree water,
Yeah.
98 Celsius for those don't want the conversion. I typically brew with that temperature water. I like the balance. It's not too hot, but I don't really love cooler water and finer grinds. I like coarser grinds, hotter water.
Yeah.
So I use that 208-degree water, and then obviously it drips through the bed,
Mhm.
takes some temperature, drips into the decanter, loses some temperature, and then finally poured into my mug, loses some temperature.
Yeah.
So I don't preheat my mugs, and I like my coffee to be drinking temperature as soon as
Yeah.
possible because I'll just drink it.
I got to figure out what my ideal drinking temperature of coffee, because I feel like it's considerably lower than most people's.
I think so.
'Cause-
It's definitely lower than your dad's. Your dad
'cause-
likes really hot coffee.
So here's the thing. I enjoy sipping coffee while it's hot. That's all fine and good, but I really can't taste a lot. And maybe my taste buds are sensitive, but I feel like, and does that not make sense that when coffee's hotter that your ability to perceive taste isn't quite there?
Yes.
So when it cools down, I can perceive more.
I think 150, 140.
That's
Is
like
like-
latte temperature.
I think 150, 140 is good for tasting coffee,
Yeah.
but even as it starts to dip into the
I know.
30s and 120s,
20s.
you can still get a lot of
That's
get
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying.
flavor out of it.
straight up 100-degree coffee. Good old lukewarm.
Yep.
Yeah, that lukewarm is probably around the 90-degree range, I think.
Yeah, probably. Body temp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
it feels like nothing going in.
it's like this just is more body.
This is just liquid.
Okay, did I ask you what your top 5 would be? How
No.
you would rank them?
Well, I kind of making notes, but yes, I would agree. Pour over number 1 for show, and then I would do espresso because of the versatility. Because you can do anything with it. You know, make it a cortado, drink it straight up, delicious.
Yep.
So I'd have to agree there. I think also AeroPress number 3, but then I'd probably throw something like. I feel like I would do yours identically, except for swap out the flash brew for a siphon.
Okay.
Unless it's a better contender. I'm not a big cold coffee guy, so I enjoy the nuance of it, but I just don't find myself wanting it over hot coffee almost ever.
If I want to taste a coffee, if I want to say, okay, what does this coffee have to offer? I'm never going to have it cold. But if I want to drink a coffee casually, I want a refreshing drink, and it's the right coffee, I'll have it cold, and it'll be really good.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not. I don't think it's like the best way to evaluate a coffee or like really taste it. But cold coffee is good, but it's just not as. I feel like it's not as clear. You lose a little bit when you make it cold.
Yeah, and to be clear, you're talking about flash brew, like hot extraction.
Hot extraction over ice.
Yeah.
Dilution. It's an imperfect system.
Delusion.
Throwback. Yep.
10 episodes ago. Anyway, that is the elite way to make cold coffee. I will say, if you're going to have cold coffee, that's the way to do it. Flash brew. You just preserve more of the flavors you get from hot coffee.
Yep.
But my reasoning for liking hot coffee over cold is like that's part of the experience of coffee is a hot beverage. That's where like I enjoy stuff like tea in the evening because it's just a nice hot beverage to have. But nothing quite hits the same as coffee.
An iced white tea is really good though.
True. No, I don't know.
White,
I've had it, so.
White or yellow tea, iced, is good. Basically, it tastes like water, but like with a little something in it.
That sounds horrible.
No, it's good.
Water is weird.
No, it's like a water with like a light, like a little bit of like a sweetness and you know what I mean?
It's like LaCroix, but tea. So like
but LaCroix,
not really there.
But LaCroix isn't that good. There's like
that's what I'm saying.
There's like 12 sparkling waters that I would take before LaCroix.
Dang, LaCroix hate. That's crazy.
Yep, you heard it here, folks. LaCroix
honestly,
hate.
I feel like LaCroix's fallen off. You know, because every company's making sparkling
water. I think because their name is French, people thought they were cool.
Yeah, LaCroix.
I think the bubblies taste better. I think that Waterloo's taste better.
I'd agree the Waterloo's taste better.
I think that Costco sparkling water tastes better.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Spindrift, that's up there.
Spindrift tastes better.
They're grapefruit.
Listen,
pretty sweet.
Don't ever hand me a LaCroix. If you hand me a LaCroix, I'll say thank you very much, and then I will drink it because I'll be polite.
Because he's a nice guy.
And I won't tell you that I don't like it, but don't hand me one.
You could just say that you're off the sparkling water or something.
Yeah,
it's not part of your diet.
Say like I'm trying to quit.
Just say, yeah. Trying to quit. That's great.
Yeah. Been having. When's the last time you had an avocado, Jack?
Avocado?
Yeah.
Long time.
Why?
Because.
When's the last time you've had vanilla ice cream in this house?
Less than a week ago, I'm sure.
So what the crap, man?
Well, because here's the thing. I enjoy coffee or ice cream in the evening, but not coffee. I mean, I enjoy it in the evening, but like I don't want to stay awake.
What are we talking about right now? It's 7:30.
Well, we already drank this. That was about like 20 minutes ago. So 30 minutes ago. So
okay, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. You don't want a whole shot of espresso at night. Has Tatum ever had an avocado?
Yes.
Did she like it? She did?
Yes. It's not her favorite, but she likes it.
Sure.
Because it's like a lot of the times it melts a lot of the ice cream. So once you get past the ice cream, it's just this kind of like
delicious,
really creamy, like basically an iced latte.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like it that much.
Yeah.
But
well, I'll say I hadn't had an avocado in a long time, but like the last week or so, I think Fallon and I had avocados 2 nights.
That's
had Colombia Palo de Rosa.
Ooh.
Absolutely banging an affogato.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had like an acidic coffee on an affogato.
Well, I feel like
before,
the Palo de Rosa has a sweet, like rose-like nature to it.
Palo de Rose. That's what you did there.
Oh
the
no
rosewood?
way! Is that in my head? Is it just because of the name?
Probably.
I feel like it has that rose-like sweetness. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would agree. It's
like
floral.
that rose florality.
Typical Colombian.
It has a
floral sweet.
little bit of acidity, and then it's also caramely. And so that espresso in an affogato was really good.
You do chocolate shavings?
No.
Dang, straight up, just raw dogging it.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't really think coffee and chocolate go that well together. So
I would make an exception for dessert, but I also think it adds a whole lot to an affogato. But
that's the main reason. Is
It's
that
just
it
kinda
doesn't really add a lot.
Texture maybe, but
Yeah.
cocoa nibs that you got to do. That would be probably good.
Yeah. I just
crunchier.
like to be able to taste the coffee with the sweetness of the ice cream. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like the chocolate adds another dynamic, and I feel like I like the simplicity of just the chocolate and the ice cream, or the coffee and the ice cream.
Yeah.
But we had the Palo de Rosa, and we had our decaf Colombia, also really good.
Well, there you go. Yeah, they'll have to. There's no excuses for that.
Yeah, we got
I
some
have
decaf. We got some decaf in the house, and then we made an affogato with that, and that's a great affogato coffee because it's like, it's rich, sweet, it's simple, great with ice cream. Hudsonville.
Which one? Creamery blend, French vanilla, or vanilla bean?
Oh, I think it was vanilla
Remember,
bean.
we did a taste test.
I know we did, Jack. I know we did.
But
so,
that doesn't necessarily mean that the most creamy one tastes the best with an affogato.
No, it was definitely, it was really good. So,
Okay.
listen,
All right.
for the longest time, Fallon and I got the Hudsonville. They've got 3 vanilla ice creams. French vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just listed them. We always got the creamery blend. And I was like, it's the best one.
Well, the name, it sounds like it's the most creamy vanilla, right? That's what you would want out of a vanilla ice cream is a creamy vanilla. You want the creamiest option available, right?
Yeah. So, but Jack was like, they're tricking you. They're making you think that it's the best because it's creamery blend. They're making you think it's the most creamy, but it's not. The vanilla bean, right? It was the vanilla bean.
It's the French vanilla.
It's the French vanilla?
Yeah, so here's the thing.
Then maybe that's what I have at home.
Oh.
I can't remember.
So-
but I think it's the French vanilla then.
I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Right? Because for one, I feel like when I see French vanilla, I'm like, maybe because it's French. I don't know. But
I feel like it's a buzzword, French vanilla.
yeah, but I'm
It's
like,
just like salted
I feel
caramel.
like to me, French vanilla sounds like fake vanilla. Vanilla bean sounds like real.
I feel like French vanilla has been used in so many like really bad products.
Yeah.
Because and it kind of became a buzzword, so it sounds cheap.
It
But
sounds
it's
like
not
a
necessarily.
French vanilla cappuccino you would get at a
Yeah.
gas station that's
Yeah.
just horrible, but still way too sweet.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man, dude, I used to love those.
bro,
I can't even
get out of here
before I was regenerate,
before you were born again.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So go ahead.
So we tried them, and we finally got to the bottom of it. At least I think. We did a blind taste test.
We did a blind taste test here in this very
So-
kitchen. I blindly tasted, and I knew which one was which, and I lied about which one was my favorite because Jack was right. So,
If you guys, tasting is so much fun. Coffee tasting is so much fun. Blind tasting is so much fun. But you can do it with anything. You
Guys-
can do it with freaking
guys,
ice cream flavors.
blind taste ketchups if you want.
Yeah.
Blind taste mayo. Blind taste. A
Can you tell
spoonful
the
of mayo.
difference between Heinz and your local grocery store
Guys,
ketchup?
different mayos. Not all
Oh.
mayos are
Mayos are built different.
equal. They're not.
Yeah. No.
Listen.
There's some shady stuff in some of these mayonnaises.
Now, what's the mayo with the avocado oil? Help me out.
I don't know. There's
What's
the
it called?
Chosen Foods
What's it
brand.
called? Chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That mayo.
That's what we get.
Bus. That's what we get too.
It's freaking expensive.
It's not that bad at Costco though. It's not that bad
How
at
much?
Costco. Oh man,
We're
I
paying
can't remember.
$10 a jar.
I think it's.
I'll blow out the mic here.
Well, how quickly do you go through mayo?
Not that quickly.
I feel it's definitely not as expensive at
'Cause,
Costco.
like you,
It's a pretty
you
good
can
price.
get like this Heinz.
Oh,
baked
you're
mayo.
getting a small jar for $10. I think it's considerably cheaper at Costco. I think it might be $10 for two big size. It might be $20 for two.
Shoot, might
But
have to hook me up.
it's a much better deal.
Might have to hook me up. Still not
That's
paying for
good.
Costco
When we
membership.
can't get that, we get Duke's.
Yeah, I don't know
Duke's
why,
mayo's
but
pretty
I think
solid.
it's the branding. I don't know anything about it, but
No.
it just looks better.
Duke's mayo, I think, is a little bit more eggy.
And
now that
like
doesn't
a
sound good to everybody.
Eggy mayo.
But it's like it's rich and eggy. Kind of got that deviled egg vibes. You know what I mean? And that's good.
40 minutes in, we've already started the foodie part of the podcast here. So.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, guys, don't just buy whatever you buy. Taste things. Try them.
It's so much fun. And also, like, you may not know this, but, like, it will expand your palate. Make it better. Like, that's how people practice and train for, like, tasting competitions, whether it be, like, beer judging competitions or coffee tasting or whatever it is. It's like, you just got to taste things and, like, do your best to guess what's what. Because if you blind taste things, you don't get any influence from the branding or the marketing. It's purely the taste. You have to be able to pick up distinct flavors out of each different thing, and you'll learn to appreciate your life more. I feel like I say that in every single episode. Dang.
Buy local beer. Side note. Seriously.
For real.
Folks, seriously. Why are you just
They're
buying
brewing so much
the
of
cheapest
it, especially
beer
up
you can
here.
get your hands on? It's crazy.
They're
Don't
brewing
drink for
so
volume.
much of it.
For
So,
quality.
real. I haven't had a beer in
These
a while.
companies, there are companies, these big, giant companies are making so much money off you just because you're not trying new things. And they are making mid mass-produced stuff.
Yeah.
It's not contributing to your local economy. So I'm just saying, try new things.
Yeah. Real.
Anyway,
I second that.
I feel like you have to like really want to get correction if you listen to this podcast. I feel like because we end up doing this every time where we just like
You're doing something
we
wrong.
just find
You
a
need to
tangent
change
and
it.
be like, you need to be different than what
Yeah.
you are right now. You need to change. You need to be a better person.
The thing is, change is good. It's good
Yeah,
for you.
guys.
You know,
Yeah,
because
Yeah, guys.
the world around you will change. So if you just change, I don't know where I'm going with that.
Don't change the good things, but change the bad things.
Change the world.
And change your underwear often.
That's crazy.
Do it often, people.
Every day?
I know some of you guys are rocking them, and it's been a while. Please, for your own benefit. All right,
I
Jack.
have to
Do we have
agree.
anything else to talk about?
Other than other hygiene tips? No, I don't think so.
I don't have any other ones. I don't know any other
That was
ones.
it?
That's all.
When did you
That's
pick
all
that
I
one
know.
up?
Oh, my wife made me start doing that. So. Yep.
The old ball and chain. Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
All right. Well, thanks so much for listening,
As you
guys.
can tell, it's past our bedtime.
Yeah.
No.
I had a long week. My brother got married this week. Shout out Luke.
Shout out Luke.
Luke and Elena for getting married. That's hype.
Real.
You were there.
I was.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember when they jumped in the water
Yeah, that was
and they got yelled
crazy.
at. So, did they get the deposit back? Are they going to or no?
Oh, I don't know.
Because Sarah was saying somebody talked to them and they sound like they may or may not get their deposit back. You saw the sheriff came out.
I did not see the sheriff.
He
came
just
out.
did it. He just like talked to somebody before he got to the end of the pier, and then he did a loop and left. So
Got a little rowdy. It was
was crazy. No
You know,
alcohol though,
some-
which is
no alcohol.
impressive, honestly,
You
for
know,
how ready
yeah.
it got.
Those kids don't need alcohol to do
No.
their responsibility and legal
No.
stuff. So,
Yeah.
it was good. It was fun though. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, it was a good time.
it was a good time. Shout out, guys. But anyway, I am very tired. It has
Was-
been a long week.
That's true. It's been nonstop summer, nonstop week, nonstop year, nonstop life.
Yeah, guys, the days really do start coming, and they do not stop coming.
Nice quote.
It's
one.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
That should be our outro song, except for we'll get sued.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
I'm not gonna do that.
this is your sign to watch Shrek again. It's pretty
Yes.
solid.
Oh.
It's pretty solid. Shrek
We
1.
all need a little Shrek in our lives, especially right now. I don't know.
Hey, man, honestly, that is a great note to leave on.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching,
We'll
guys.
catch you all in the next one. Cheers.